Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Tonight I'm doing a demonstration between the difference between a seated curl and a standing curl. Tonight I'm going to be using a 50-pound dumbbell, and y'all seen this in my past videos before. We've actually weighed it, and it actually weighs 53 pounds. But what I want to show you is proper body mechanics and the advantages of doing an exercise that isolates one single muscle group as opposed to several muscle groups. Okay, and when you do this effectively, you're going to put your arm in this position with a hand rested here as a support, for lack of a better term. And you're going to just isolate the bicep. This exercise is just strictly to isolate the bicep. Now, when you do a standing curl, you're using a lot of your core strength along with it. Which is easier? It's really hard to say, honestly. But you're really not going to get any exercise other than just your bicep from this motion right here, which is a good exercise if you're just trying to build, definition in your bicep or strength in your bicep for that matter. Don't lean forward, lean back, or anything like that. If you have to do that, then you're way too heavy. You're doing just a lift, just a straight curl and a lift. Okay. That's a little heavy for tonight. Alright, my next demonstration will be a standing. I probably should have warmed up because that's usually a little bit easier for me, but hey, still got it. It's just, just focus straight on the bicep itself. But yeah, my next demonstration will be standing. So, yeah. Okay, guys. I have to redo that curl because the form looked terrible. I just wanted to redo it and do it properly. My muscle has a little bit more warmth in it, to do the lift properly. I was really cold earlier, and without using a lot of ums and ahs and ahs, and I'm just going to get right into it, guys. All right, proper curl. And no leaning, just a proper straight curl, the way it's supposed to be done. That is how it's supposed to be done. Alright, get your warm up, guys. Don't be like me and just run in there and start hurting yourself. Okay, guys, as I mentioned, this will be a standing bicep curl. You don't want to rock with it. You want to do just a straight curl. You can lean and arch your back a little bit just to give the bicep the extra, but you don't want to sway. No rocking or swaying. But you can, some people's body weight actually starts pulling forward, with the linear motion, with the leverage starts pulling the top. So some people actually have to, lower body weight people have to lean back a little bit. I'm not necessarily lower body weight, but I also find that leaning is not, it doesn't hurt the exercise whatsoever. It is not cheating. It doesn't advantage you in any way other than to keep the weight centered. But you still got the strain in the bicep and everything. Actually, it probably would, this would look probably better for the exercise because the light is coming this side. Okay, so this is a 50-pound standing bicep curl. All right. Now, that also is, if I don't feel really strong tonight, but it gets the job done anyway. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That is the actual motion you would want to achieve because it just isolates the bicep completely. And for the most part, the upper forearm, for that matter. Typically, I wouldn't use. I would only use a 50-pound dumbbell if I was really trying to get my optimum of muscle tear as opposed to healing and strength gain. So, with that said, it's typically I would use a much lower weight. You know, like a 35 to 40 pound for at least 6 reps and stuff like that, so I can get the endurance out of it. But if you're just really trying to get the tear in the muscle and get muscle growth and stuff like that, then, you know, a couple reps with a 50 pounder, you know, what have you, there you go. All right, guys. But yeah, guys, I wanted to get back on here and not necessarily reiterate about something, but I want to bring attention to something that I did in that video. You notice how slow I went down on, once I curled it, I come down really slow. Well, that's what we call negatives. And negatives are the muscle tearing, best muscle building exercise you can possibly do. Any exercise you do, the retraction. Once you've made the lift, bench press, or anything, curl, squats, when you come back down from that lift is when it's most advantageous to your muscle growth. And that's when you're starting to get the tear in the muscles so they can develop, regrow. And remember one thing, especially when you're either bodybuilding or strength training, if you're not sore every week, you're not gaining. And that is a fact. That's one of the most painful things about bodybuilders and strength trainers is they are sore every single week. And then they'll get a plateau like 3 months, and then they might take a week or 2 weeks off even and let their body kind of rejuvenate, and so they can reach a different plateau. But yes, this is just knowledge I'm giving you. I don't practice this daily or weekly like I used to. I used to work out 7 days a week for years straight, and I no longer do that. I just do it at my own leisure now, and I'm completely happy about that. But the knowledge is still here, and I'm just passing it along to you guys. All right, guys.